All right. Hey folks, Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to our Stocks in New live stream. Oh my god, after such a long time. I guess more than 3 weeks easily, I guess, since we did our last Thursday live stream, but it's so good to meet you always. A lot of new members joining in as well. Avipsa, Adish, Nitin, Ashish, Chaitanya, Mailar, Jubin. Welcome to memberships, everyone. Of course, as usual, we are going to have two, three things on the cards today. The very first one, we are going to talk about Nifty levels. And Nifty levels based on what? Based on technical analysis and, of course, based on option chain analysis. We are also going to talk about some important news that I feel uh, can guide the market in coming 1 week, because we do this live stream ideally every Thursday, right? So I don't want to build a 1 year view for our live stream, but uh, that's why I thought of sharing my view for at least the next 1 week. I'll tell you about what my thought process is, right? So before I move on to our website, technical analysis related website, in.tradingview, I would want to tell everyone that I hope everyone has been following my Thursday live streams, in which I have so many times said that I feel that okay. I just would want to share this comment. I was about to say this, and someone already just said this. And madam, after watching last 2 weeks live session, first IT fell down, last week was metal. Now this week, so I'm not doing any sort of bhavishyavani. Uh, I'm just doing analysis, and whatever I had seen in the option chain, in the TA, the technical analysis. If you remember, I'm just going to repeat that today again. Like he said right now, that you had talked about the metal space, and since you talked about the after you talked about the metal space, that it started going down. But for that, if you remember, what we had done is I had shown you the metals ka chart. So it is, you have to just type CNX metals, right? And my mouse is not working, so after a long time I'm using a wired mouse. Okay, so this is CNX metal, Nifty metals. And if you remember, when we had done the Thursday live stream, not Thursday live stream, I guess, when I'd done the metals wala video, at that time this was the candle. When I'd done the video, that, oh my god, this is a long term trend line that we have been discussing, and we had drawn this like long trend line which was starting from July 2021, and I had said that my support for for the metals has broken. One, two, three, dhar, 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 dhar. So yesterday, day before yesterday was kind of showing, trying to get some recovery, and today also it was this candle which was more like a hammer. But we are going to discuss that what is the way ahead. Could it just go back, up, or what could happen? We will discuss about that, but more specifically today we are going to talk about Nifty. Acha, if you remember, I have been talking about Nifty since the last 1 or 2 months. I've been saying that I personally, I'll just clear off a lot of things, because whenever I do analysis, I just mess up this entire space. ठीक है, चलो, थोड़ा तो होना चाहिए mess. Okay, so when we had discussed about the entire Nifty space, since last 2 months, I was telling that the inflation figures are not coming up well. India's inflation is off the roof. Same is the case with Indonesia. Same is the case with Singapore. Same is the case with USA. If you have been following the inflation data very closely, then USA inflation figure is at the highest point since 1981. That's clearly not a good sign. And maybe because of all these data points coming up, and if you have seen my YouTube video on interest rate hike, where Jerome Powell talked about increasing the interest rate by 50 basis points and all these macroeconomic indicators were signaling that there is a chance that markets might correct. And that was the reason why, since almost last 2-3 weeks, I have been sharing my view that at least I am not buying, I am staying away. So because I was also receiving a lot of messages that, ma'am, till now you have always been a buyer, why suddenly you are saying that I'm staying away? Your focus is on buy on dips and all that, but then why are you staying away? And the only reason why I was staying away was because of the macroeconomic data. Now, please understand, because of the macroeconomic data, is there a chance that markets will correct? Yes. But would it happen that because of the because of the macroeconomic data, it will just go down, 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 down? That will not happen, right? Markets correct with some news, markets correct with some bad news, but markets also tend to bounce back a little. Okay. So this is I want an answer from you all right now, that if markets are falling, then there's a great chance that after a fall there'll be some bounce back. And for that, we call that as, the word is what? We check the levels, the bounce. It will bounce still something. This bounce still. Can anyone tell me the word for that? We check it with the help of what? Because if I say the main word, you will understand what am I talking to. No one is answering, or my net speed is slow, or the chats are coming up very slow. I'm not sure. But anyways, okay, dead cat bounce and retracement. I was looking for that. Retracement is the perfect word. So whenever markets go down, they will bounce back a little bit, and that is nothing but a retracement. Or even when markets are going up, they'll not just go up, 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 up in the air. There will be some sort of correction, and this will again be retracement. And the methodology that we use to check at till what level can it retrace is nothing but the Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, so with this basic idea and with the macroeconomic pointers, let me again share my screen. Now I'll tell you, if you have seen from this level of almost 18,000, the high was 18,114. This happened on 4th of April, right? From this level, I'm just drawing a Fibonacci. From this top level, it went down to this level, almost a low of 16,824, right? So this data point, the highest candle was established when on 4th of April. Everyone pay attention, a very important point coming up. Highest candle was established on 4th of April 2022. I'm just talking about the month of April. Lowest point was established on 19th of April 2022. And based on the Fibonacci retracement, the 38.2 retracement comes to 17,322. Can you see here? I'm just trying to zoom in further because it's just amazing to watch how technical analysis can work sometimes. I'm just trying to zoom to the best so that you see here. See, it's very clearly written. 38.2 level is 17,322. And you know what was today's day's high? It was 17,222. 17,322. So this shows the power of technical analysis. It will not happen every single time. But if you can see here, it tested this once and it has tested this twice. So today also it has touched this level of 17,322. But now please understand the problem. Immediately after this 17,322 levels, here I have two levels which are very close to each other. And this is 17,000 again, 350, somewhere around 17,378. Now you might be like, what is this? What are these two lines about? I have marked here. This was the day, 21st February, when the war had started, Russia-Ukraine war. Okay, so I feel that again crossing that level is also a big deal. So once the market enters this 17,300 zone, as per technical analysis, I hope you are understanding that there are two major resistances here. One, this resistance at 38.2 level. Second, the resistance that I have drawn as per that war start level. This is where again a resistance can be seen. So this is what 17,300 level as per what? As per technical analysis. Now let's try and check if as per the option chain also we get to see the same figure or not. Correct? So I'm just going to see option chain. And today is 28th April. Today was expiry, so no need to check the expiry data because this series is now over. But if you were to check that today, when the markets closed, at what price highest open interest was there? Okay, and then we will see that in the next series, is the highest open interest built at the same level or not? Okay, so if I just scroll down here, you can see at 17,300. See this, 1,65,127. This is almost ATM, almost at the money. Correct? Highest open interest here amongst, see, just here at 17,000 also it's less. This is at 17,300. Even 17,500 is 1,36,000. Now, for those who follow option chain analysis very closely, you might be aware about this fact that option chain may typically, you can see resistances and supports at almost 500 points, right? But in this case, here the resistance can be very clearly seen at 1 lakh at 17,300, and open interest being 1,65,127. But wait, as I mentioned, this series is already expired. Okay, so ideally analyzing this doesn't make a lot of sense. This is like post-mortem. What happened? Okay, now let's see immediate coming week expiry, 5th May expiry. For those who are comparatively new in F&O, you should be aware about this, that Nifty, Bank Nifty, both index, both indices basically, they have a weekly expiry, because whenever we discuss, typically we discuss Nifty, sometimes we discuss Bank Nifty, but here both the cases we have a weekly expiry. But if I'm talking about weekly as well as monthly, of course, weekly expiry and monthly expiry. But if I'm talking only and only about stock futures and options, then they will only have a monthly expiry. They will not have a weekly expiry. Okay, clear with this? Now, if I've chosen 5th May 2022 as the next, so I'm just trying to check what is happening in the next week till the next Thursday. I'm just scrolling down, and again you can see that 47,564 is again the highest open interest at what level? 17,300 level. Okay, have a look at this again. 17,500, 42,000. So still 17,300 is a very big resistance. Now, if this goes away, if 17,300 is taken off, then within no time, I believe, within no time, it can reach to 17,500. This jump will be like super quick as per the option chain analysis data, right? Does this also say the same thing? If you see here, again, I'm just trying to zoom, and here you can see this is our 17,300 level. If it crosses here, and then this next Fibonacci, so these are my trend lines, okay? So if you ignore my trend lines, directly if you go with the Fibonacci levels, this is 17,322, and immediately after that, it's 17,473. 17,473 is as good as 17,500. So I hope you're understanding that on the upside, if Nifty is able to cross 17,300, and there's a great chance that it might go up to 17,500 pretty easily. What do other indicators tell us? Now, if you see here, MACD, it is clearly showing reducing weakness. Okay, so again, there can be a pullback as per MACD as well. What about RSI? Let us see RSI. Now, you see here, RSI 19th April was around 41, 25th April was around 45. Again, a clear-cut trend that RSI is forming higher lows. Now, it will be interesting to watch if it goes above 50. If it does, then again, the pace at which Nifty will march towards 17,500 and maybe beyond that as well, that pace can be really high. Okay, so all these things I'm talking about in a scenario where nothing drastic news which no one expected comes up all of a sudden. So if no news all of a sudden comes in, then there's a great chance. Again, I hope you're understanding this based on MACD, based on RSI, that markets might move up in the coming week. Okay, where is the 200 level? So EMA 200 doesn't again make even, I mean, no point analyzing that right now, but I'm just now deleting the Fibonacci level. Okay, perfect. So the blue line, I hope that is visible clearly. The blue line is the 50 days moving average. So again, this 50-day moving average, 17,256. That line has not, I mean, on a closing basis, 50 DEMA ke upar nahi close hua, it has not closed above the 50 DEMA. So I would love to watch it go beyond that point, stay beyond that point, and again, then I feel 200 300 points jump from here is pretty easily possible. Okay, so that is all as far as the upside is concerned. Downside, 16,800, solid support, super solid support. Okay, as per option chain, I can show you some very interesting data here now. Have a look at this. Wap, it was 16,800 as a solid support. What does option chain tell us? Again, we are on 5th of May only. And on 5th of May, you can see here option chain data for 17,000 strike price. You can see it is 59,108 OI. This is like very, very, very high. 59,108. My God, it's huge open interest being built up at this level. So even as per even if as per technical analysis, support we can see at 16,800. But as per option chain data, I can see the support at 17,000. Okay. So I hope you have understood and you have enjoyed this analysis of Nifty levels as far as technical analysis is concerned and as per the NSE option chain data is concerned. Um, so whenever possible, please express your opinion. ठीक है वो बाद में. Hemal Bhimani is asking, ma'am, when can we expect technical 2.0 series? I will talk about that, don't worry. Did you like this? If you have liked this entire discussion, deep dive discussion into Nifty levels, possibility number one, you can at least type yes, understood, or instead of typing, simple way can be just hitting that like button. Because again, same, maybe 1/3 likes. So if possible, just hit that like button. Will be, it's, I mean, feels motivated, right? Chalo, so that is about the Nifty levels. One, people are saying yes, like the video. Nice, helpful, fantastic. Some important results also coming up in, tomorrow after market hours, I guess. Let me just check one more time. Is it tomorrow or day after tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Maruti Suzuki results are expected and Ultratech Cement results are also expected. So it'll be interesting to watch the results of these two big companies, and it'll be amazing to analyze them as well. So what we are doing is that for those who are the Pro Investor members, we have already discussed Maruti Suzuki as one of our Pro Investor member stocks way back. I don't remember the date. Even Ultratech stock I have discussed for the Pro Investor members. And we had received a lot of feedbacks from Pro Investor members stating that, Rachana, it will be great if you can, post some update about the stocks that you have discussed for the Pro Investor members. If you're holding it in your portfolio or not, and if you're holding it, are you quitting it or not? So based on your feedback, what I did in December 21, I did a live stream wherein I told that with 6 stocks out of all those I have discussed for the Pro Investor members, which 6 stocks I'm holding in my portfolio that I did in December. Those who are my Pro Investor members right now and those who are not Pro Investor members in December, they can still watch that video. It is very much available on the channel. But what am I doing simultaneously is that in the community tab post, in the community tab, I'm posting some news. If I'm exiting any specific stock, which I have discussed with my Pro Investor members, if you have been following the community tab, I have discussed 2 stocks which I sold from my portfolio. For those who have been following the community tab, you can also tell the names. That's fine, because if anyone, again, my charts, I don't know what kaun se zamane ke hai, but I had discussed about 2 stocks, and I've also given detailed reason as to why I feel that these 2 stocks I should be quitting. अरे वो तो और एक भी था. अरे correct यार, 3 stocks, not 2 stocks. I discussed NMDC, I discussed Tata Steel, and I've also discussed IOC. And feels good that after my entire logic as to why I was selling, after that the stocks have corrected. That will not happen every single time. Of course, it is going to happen sometime that I sell the stock and uske baad stock goes up. Absolutely can happen. But feels good that based on especially macroeconomic factors, TA to anyways, technical analysis, we anyways do that. But based on macroeconomic factors, endurance to I had done for everyone. Siddharth, where do I access community chat? I'm Pro Investor member. Oh, wait. I think this is something which everyone must know, because even for our channel viewers, I have started this thing wherein I am going to post something on the community tab as well. But first, let me just quickly show you. If you go to the channel, okay, so if you go to the channel homepage, here you can see videos, playlist, and community. This is the tab where you have to click. Okay, if you click on this community tab, then you will see that whatever. So I talked about Indian Oil Corporation, and then I talked about the reasons why I'm quitting this stock. Then I did the IT Wala live stream. I put that up. I talked about NMDC Tata Steel. I discussed about all these points. So, okay, I hope you have understood. Go to the channel first and then hit the community tab. That is where you will see all the posts that I want, everything what I want to talk about to my community members. So some posts are specifically for pro investor members, some are for everyone. Okay, so it's a request to everyone that you do keep on checking the community tab. I do a lot of communications through the community tab as well. Okay, um, so that is it about two stocks. And in addition to that, very important. Okay, Sujit says understood. Prasanna says, ma'am, Dixon, I will update if I feel that something I need to update about a specific stock. So for the pro investors as well, what I'm going to do is I am going to post at least one chat, one community chat, I can say, or one community tab post per week for my pro investor members, specifically talking about any update about any stocks that we have discussed for our pro investor members. Okay, so one last time I'm quickly telling those who are pro investor members, keep on checking the community tab. Every week I'm going to do one post for you all. If I find any great news, or if I'm exiting, or if I'm adding any stock which has been discussed with the pro investor members. Many people are saying, ma'am, LIC IPO review, please, your views, please. Of course, I'm going to discuss about that, but not today. Today is a stocks and news stream, so nothing about LIC IPO today. Kamal Mehta says, how can we ask questions? You can just type out in the community tab. You can just reply to the community tab post only. Okay. One or two quick points, like I showed you for the pro investor members. I take care of everyone, not only pro investor members. So if you want to learn more about technical analysis, especially what me and my team we have restarted is that on my website rachanaranade.com, what you can do is just go to the blog section. Okay, oh, by the way, this course has also been released. Okay, you can just check this out as well. But first you go to the blog section, and in the blog section we are restarting the stock analysis and stock market news. So this is basically a maximum 3 minutes read. Okay, max to max 3 minutes read. And here you will get to know about technical analysis, one stock every day, Monday to Friday. Okay, here we'll discuss about what pattern did we see, what was the time frame, what was the observation, disclaimer obviously, and then we'll have a chart here. And then based on the chart, okay, what type of observations we have given that. Plus there will be some news for the day as well. AU Small Finance Bank ka news hai, ban on palm oil exports ka ek news hai. So whenever time permits, I'm promising it's not going to be more than a 3 minute read. You know, recently we had started this stocks and news, but then because even I got a lot busy with other stuff, was not able to do this with the help of my team members as well, because finally I have to review stuff before it goes up on the website. So इसके लिए थोड़ा सा break आ गया था बीच में, but I promise that this is going to continue for at least next 2 months, minimum 2 months, and based on that, on your feedback, we'll be continuing further also. So those who love to read, you can surely go and check out my website. That's where you'll get to see news quickly, and you should be able to get updated with the latest information as well. Okay, other pro invest. One last thing. Okay, which stock you want to exit now, ma'am? Right now, so as I mentioned, Prasanna, right now, as I mentioned, I am planning to. I mean, I'm not planning to exit any specific stock right now, but based on Maruti results, which will come up tomorrow, and based on Ultratech results, which will come up tomorrow, I'll take a decision. What do I do with them? And of course, I'll be putting that in the community tab. Okay. Venkat Raman R says, without my permission, YouTube deducted monthly payment. Venkat Raman, Mr. Venkat Raman, you give permissions. It's like a monthly subscription, right? But if you want, you can surely discontinue with the membership. That is easily possible, right? Perfect. With this basic thing, one last point that I wanted to tell you is that this time we are going to discuss the stock of the month. I'm going to disclose basically the stock of the month for the month of May, tomorrow only. Okay, tomorrow क्यों आज क्यों नहीं? अच्छा, immediately after this live stream, I'm going to disclose the stock of the month for the month of May. I'm repeating, after this live stream is over, I'm going to disclose the stock of the month for the month of May. So this time 2-3 days in advance only. Okay. Uh, yes, people are saying okay, fantastic. Just to give you a hint, that stock was up almost 4% today. Okay, I know there will be a lot of stocks which will be 4% up today, but just just to increase what just your thought process. So today it was up by 4%, and let's see how the stock performs in the near future as well. I believe that it can really be fantastic fundamentals. I believe that it can be a good one. So let's see. Not HDFC Life, not HUL. Another hint nahi milega directly in the community tab post. Right. All right. Not AWL, not HUL. Chalo, khatam. None of these. I'm not going to tell you anything else further. Okay, right. Uh, perfect. Chalo, I'm just going to do the quick. So I today, wow, felt good. Today I did random chats from the chat box today. And now I'm moving to the super chats. Please don't send any other super chats. Today I'm going to cut the live stream in the next 5 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. We're going to stop the live stream. Why? The reason is very simple. It's my husband's birthday today, and we are going out for an ice cream party. Those who are from Pune, we are going to go to Naturals Ice Cream, JM Road. So just in case if you are around, you can also enjoy the ice cream with me. I'm not going to pay your bill. It's TTMM. Okay, but so my husband has told me that wrap up the live stream at 9:30. So just maybe 5 more minutes. Right. So after that, we will stop the discussion. Uh, Till then, just one more quick one. Naren Date says Dixon well corrected. Now higher highs from bottom. Positive divergence on MACD. RSI showing strength. Ma'am, your views, please. अच्छा इतना अच्छा अगर लिखा है तो I'll just quickly check also Dixon Technologies. Looks good right now. It's just that it should the 50 DEMA is below 200 DEMA right now, and 50 DEMA is around 4,400. So 4,400, if it is taken up, then I'll be more happy, more convinced. And uske baad 4,473 is the 200 DEMA. So above that, why not? It'll be way better. So it'll be a safer bet. So maybe sometimes what I do is, if these are like early signals, but surely whatever you're pointing out is absolutely correct. It has definitely formed a higher low, and volumes are good. RSI showing strength. MACD crossover, almost crossover. Definitely a good one to watch. In such cases, what I do, if I'm convinced, I buy half quantity right now, half later. So that's how I go with it, right? Um, perfect. Chalo, theek hai. No more super chats, please. I'll just quickly finish up the questions. Hi, ma'am. Views on Infosys and Demat. Infosys, though, anyways, I had told, but right now I'll tell you what's happening with Infosys Limited. So if you see the Infosys chart right now, it has corrected like anything. Madly, it has corrected. And if you see here, I can show my screen as well. By the way, Infosys is also one of our pro investor members discussed way back. 1541, I believe, is a very solid support for it. I've also drawn this line based on 2021 data. Very good support. Today, it has seen good volumes. RSI gaining a little bit strength. MACD again showing some base signs of crossover. So could be an early one, could be an early entry, but seems that it is reversing. Okay. Someone had asked about Demat as well. Now, if you see a Demat, this is 200 DEMA facing some resistance here. Okay, so if it is closing above this, above 200 DEMA, very close to that right now. 4,061. If it is closing above that, I'll be way happier and way more convinced. MACD, RSI are also not a bad category. Okay, so these were my views on Demat as well as on Infosys. Okay, Ashwin says check consolidated cash flow statement of Apple. They invest in subsidiaries. year on year, and free cash flow is reduced. Your opinion, please. Okay. So basically, what happens with Apple is that they are right now, even if their cash flow has been decreasing. Ashwin, I guess you are one of my pro investor members, and uh, I had told you I mean, I had discussed in the pro investor stream that Apple right now is on a spree of buying newer and newer entities, and they are also trying to improve the operating profit margins, and that is the reason why you can see that their cash flows are reduced. But that is not at all a problem. It's just that they should be going so I talked about कौन सा था वो acquisition? Jams acquisition. That was one name of that company that they had acquired, because of which their operating profit margin also fell down, but they have given a proper roadmap as to how they believe that their profits could increase, operating profit could increase in the coming few quarters. So surely watch the video on Apple. I've discussed Apple twice for my pro investor members, once during the December stream and once in the main video. Right. Valimbe Abhijit says 7 months completed as a pro investor. Yes, kya baat hai. Girish, thank you for the super chat. No questions asked. How do you analyze a niche stock like Avanti Feeds? I know it's a stock which has a typical niche, agreed, but you can always check some basic fundamentals. We do a fundamental analysis, and right now I was showing on the website also that I have released one part of my fundamental analysis, which is economics for finance, because right now I feel economy analysis is gaining so much more importance. And if you want to analyze the markets at a macro level, I think that course, economics for finance, can really give you a deep insight on how to on how to interpret GDP, how to interpret inflation data, how to interpret CRR, SLR, and very important in that specific course, I've also talked about where to find all these data points very easily, right? So that is one course you can surely check out. That's on my website. And the fundamental analysis course, which is a company analysis, okay, company analysis, that also you will be able to check out on my website tomorrow at 7 p.m. The course Fundamental Analysis 2.0 Company Analysis releases tomorrow at 7 p.m. on my website, rachanaranade.com. Super happy, super excited with that. So Fundamental Analysis 2.0, I have broken down into two pieces: economics for finance, or economics for stock market, and company analysis, right? So just in case if you have already completed my Fundamental Analysis 1.0 course, you need not do the full course again, but I have done almost 6 hours on economics for finance. You can surely check that out, right? And don't forget to check out the website tomorrow for company analysis as well. So that's how you'll be able to analyze even a niche stock like Avanti Feeds. Otherwise, not bad stock at all, right? Chalo. Shrikant says, please share your views on NGL Fine Chem. Never heard about that stock, but quickly I'll try. NGL Fine Chem. Sales growth 40%, profit growth 63%, ROE 43, ROC 51.9. Veterinary APIs is the main product of the company. Okay, veterinary formulations, human APIs. Okay, reduced debt. Okay, it's quarterly sales are improving. Operating profit has drastically reduced though. Operating profit, be careful on that, drastically reduced. Net profit margin also reducing. On a year, that is about quarterly data, but on a yearly data, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Base level analysis is not bad at all. But ideally, you should dig down deep before you take a final decision, right? Okay. Ma'am, view on Adani Enterprises and BPCL. Adani is just like, if you are in the journey and if you're making profits, you're going to say like Adani Enterprises is best. Those who have lost money, they're going to be like, oh my god, don't invest in that group. Okay. Fundamentally, to be honest, BPCL is very good, very good. I like it. It's a little bit slow moving stock though. Okay, so if you're wanting to invest in stocks like aaj kuch tufani karte hain pattern, BPCL is not one of them. Adani Enterprises, like, but very fast moving though. Okay, last one or two super chats, and then I'll be done. So no more super chats, please, ma'am. Your views on Raj Ratan Global Wires? I did some research, and it has a strong moat. Quarterly and annual reports look decent. Please share your views. Raj Ratan Global. Ooh, Raj Ratan. Raj Ratan Dhan Payo. Raj Ratan Dhan. Okay. कभी कभी पीछे मारने में मजा आता है यार. 39% ROCE, 43% ROE. Sales growth is good, profit growth is good. No pledging, current ratio not bad category. Free cash flow also decent enough. Industry P 15, stock P is 31. Okay. If I check, the only point of concern, its sector is steel. Right now, I'm not so bullish on the sector itself. That is the only problem I see right now. Quarterly results are good enough. Profits are also not bad at all. Yearly, not bad at all. Oh my god, yearly level to profit has more than doubled. So let me repeat, fundamentals prima facie look good. I'm repeating, fundamentals prima facie look good. Only thing is that it's relating to the steel sector, so be cautious while you invest. Okay, Yash says LIC IPO is only 3.5% stake, but SEBI says max 75% promoter holding. Will LIC sell 21.5% later? Why did you stop making mainstream IPO videos? Miss them, ma'am. I know, as I mentioned, I mean, the schedule has been crazy. I'm sorry I was not able to do mainstream IPO videos as well. But I think, Yash, I think I should make a video on LIC. Chalo, done. I will try my level best. May not be with full on animations and all that, but maybe just a quick shoot and release kind of a thing. I should do that for LIC is what I feel now, right? Yes, and you're right that maximum promoter holding should be 75%, but that is the threshold that you have to meet within 3 years of listing, not immediately after listing. Okay, so right now, if any company's promoter holding post issue is, let us say, 85%, they have to take it down to 75%, but 10% reduction they have to do in a matter of 3 years post listing. Okay, I'm done with the super chats. Thank you, everyone. I did a lot of general chats as well today. I hope you are enjoying these uh, short discussion. 40 minutes live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, Immediately after the live stream is over, I am going to post in the community tab post the name of the stock of the month for the month of May. So don't forget to check the community tab post immediately after the session. And I'm going to enjoy my ice cream with my family. You also enjoy. Till then, take care. Ariba, till then, you also enjoy. Until then, take care, Jahin, and bye bye. Yamak Zural. Okay, bye bye.